Hey everyone, 95 Fathoms here, and welcome to my hunts for Safari Week 2022. The first few shinies you're going to see here were a little bit of Safari Week pre-gaming that I did in the Kanto Safari Zone. I had finished up my other hunts with a few days to spare, so I just decided to start the Safari hunting early, particularly since I was targeting a Rhyhorn for my Rhydon quest separate from Safari Week. However, because I've since decided I want to complete my Rhydon quest completely on Capture Card, I'm just treating all of these as general Safari phases rather than phases specifically for that quest. Once Safari Week itself began, I focused on the Emerald Safari Zone extension unlocked in the post-game, which was inspired by watching Waddy's Safari Week 2021 hunts in the Emerald Safari, because it made me realize how many cool targets I was missing out on there, so shout out to Waddy. I hunted Emerald on 4 SPs for a little while, but I did eventually swap back to hunting 6 times Fire Red Leaf Green for the last chunk of the week. This may not be the most exciting set of Safari Shinies ever, but I honestly had a lot of crazy moments during this Safari Week, so while not all of them were recorded ideally, I'm pretty excited to share this compilation with you. I hope you enjoy. The shiny Exeggcute. I don't know why I reacted so heavily to that. It's just a shiny Exeggcute. But it is a shiny. Damn, and I didn't have my music, or my sound going. Okay. Alright. Well, time to get the camera out. And we're back. Shiny Exeggcute on my Italian Fire Red version, which now that I'm thinking about it is actually my first shiny on this Italian Fire Red. I got it sometime last year. I don't remember. I don't think I did Safari Week last year on it, but and technically this is not Safari Week either. It is June 13th, 2022, so Safari Week doesn't technically start for another 4 days. But my Safari Week is going to be a little bit messy this year, and well, I still have... I've been hunting Safari Zone outside of Safari Week anyway, so, you know, I'm going to do Emerald during Safari Week, but doing Kanto right now, you know, in the interim until I get to Safari Week, because Emerald is what I'm really excited to do for Safari Week, and I'm just going without a target. But I'm still going for Rhyhorn here. But this is Phase 3 for Rhyhorn, sorry, and it's an Exeggcute. I have already seen 3 of these. I saw them during last year's Safari Week, and I caught one of them. I failed the other 2. It would be good to catch another one so I can keep one as Exeggcute, evolve one, but kind of neutral. I mean, I've seen plenty of these. It's cool to find a shiny. This came at 1,296 encounters, which is my first under odds shiny in... it's been a long time. I don't have it in front of me, but it's been at least a couple of months, because my last 2 hunts... Yeah, the last under odds shiny that I got was on April 11th, so it's been 2 months. Would be great to catch this, but just seeing a shiny, you know, I'm not really expecting anything of this hunt, honestly. I'm just kind of doing it to fill time until Safari Week comes, so I have something I'm hunting. So anyway, and unfortunately, I was playing with the game audio on, so you could at least hear the sparkles, since I'm not recording the screens. And I was going to listen to an album that I wasn't even listening to at the time, so I didn't have the sound on. But anyway, so let's see, I guess, if we're going to catch this. I'm doing the level 23 Repel trick, so this is a 30.77% chance of Exeggcute, which is the same percent as for Rhyhorn. Same percentage as for Rhyhorn. I can do a level 25 Repel trick to make Rhyhorn more common and Exeggcute less common, but then that Repel trick's out Scyther and Chansey, or Pinsir and Chansey, depending on which game you're in. So I figured I'd at least go a handful of phases with the level 23 Repel trick. Anyway, let's just see if this thing will stay. Throw a ball. Broke out immediately. It stayed. Okay, it stayed. I respect that. I don't know why I respect it. It's a dumb Exeggcute. I don't respect that. God. Alright, well, again, it was vastly under odds, and I wasn't really that invested in getting it, so whatever. On to the next phase. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Shiny Scyther! Shiny Scyther! Oh my god! Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So I realized belatedly that I was recording audio and I forgot to record my video for this reaction, but it doesn't really matter. I didn't have this recording. I wasn't recording the screen, didn't have a capture card or anything set up, but oh my god. Shiny Scyther. Shiny Scyther in the Safari Zone. This is my Italian Fire Red, just like, I don't know, an hour? A little more ago, I just found a shiny Exeggcute that I failed. This was at 400 encounters, phase 4 for Rhyhorn, but this is why I did the level 23 repel trick instead of the level 25. I wanted the chance at the rares. I kind of want to just keep it on the screen for a long time, but I should probably get it over with. And yes, here you can see, I didn't even, the area didn't even reset yet. I still have the 2 balls that I used on the Exeggcute that fled. Let's hope I don't take 28 balls to try to catch this, but I'm sure it will flee much sooner than that. Alright. 1. Broke out. It stayed. It stayed. Broke out immediately. It stayed. Ball 3. Broke out. And it stayed? Oh my god. Oh, my heart is pounding right now. Oh, broke out immediately. It stayed? Ball 5? Oh my god. No, 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 no. No. Oh. Oh my god, but just to see Scyther in the Safari Zone, oh, that's so cool. I know Scyther and Pinsir are not that crazy to get in the Safari Zone, because you can just buy them from the game corner. But still, that is, again, like, I'm obviously disappointed I didn't catch it, but I'm not, like, upset. Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright. Here I was just upset because I hadn't found any shinies for Safari Week. And here we go. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Not one of the ones I'm recording, but I'll pull out my camera. So after 8,244 encounters in my Emerald games, finally, shiny Teddiursa. I say finally, it isn't that much. I'm only barely over odds, but I did like, I did 12,000 encounters in Fire Red Leaf Green Safari Zone before I decided that they were slowing me down too much. I just had a string of bad luck even before Safari Week, and the problem is I'm watching all these people get a ton of shinies, because it's Monday, so it's the 4th day of Safari Week, and I haven't gotten anything yet because I wasn't able to hunt for half of Saturday and like all of Sunday. So I'm finally glad. I'm glad to finally be on the board with Teddiursa. I'm happy to just see something, but Teddiursa is a shiny I would really like, and so I hope I do catch it. Fun thing, you're not going to be able to see this in the video, but this is on my green SP, so Teddiursa is nice and matching. Also, I was listening to the 20th anniversary re-release of Let Go by Avril Lavigne when I found this. Just want to give a shout out to a classic Avril Lavigne album. I mean, obviously I'm talking about the, sorry, there was some dust on screen. It's the re-release, but the original album is classic. All right, let's just dive right into this and throw a ball. This is on my Italian Emerald, obviously. Breaks out immediately, and it stays. Ball number 2. Broke out after 2. Stayed. Please. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Caught it! Yes! Oh, I'm so excited to get that. So many of the 5% in this game are great finds. I will nickname it later. But Teddiursa was a very, very big target. Teddiursa is a cute Pokemon. It's a great shiny. I love it. Especially Legends kind of... It was a Pokemon Teddiursa and Ursaring I hadn't really thought much about, and their prominence in Legends with like Ursaluna and everything just made me think about it again and made me say, huh, you know, that'd be a really cool shiny to find. So now I have one in Gen 3. God, I have really stupid names on this file. Let's check the nature. I'm gonna guess Rash. I don't know what that translates to, and I can't figure it out on my own, so let's pull up a nature chart. Okay, that's Lax. Alright, so that is plus defense minus special defense. So I don't really know if that's anything for it, but it doesn't matter. I'm just happy to have one. Let's go out and do an encounter, and then we'll get back to hunting. Mightyena. And my shiny Teddiursa. Alright, cool. I'll see you guys in the next shiny. There's a shiny Ledyba! I'm on the same game? On the same game! Oh my god. Wow, I cannot believe I noticed that as it was coming across the screen. That's so subtle. Oh my god. Okay, let me get my camera set up. So this is on my Italian Emerald, as I indicated. Same game that I got Teddiursa on. Of course, it's been a few days now. I found this at 12,892 encounters. So over odds again, but not as over odds as I thought I might end up going. I was feeling like I was going to get it between 10 and 12k, and then when I went over, I was starting to feel pretty bummed about it. But hey, found a shiny. And this is a really cool shiny. I love Ledyba and Ladyen, and I love their shinies. They're not very good Pokemon for utility, but when have I ever given a crap about utility when it comes to using Pokemon? Crazy that I found this on the same game. I'm hunting on 4 games. Why won't something else pop? But I did use the battle video method to sort of create a bookmark after my shiny Teddiursa, basically just to ensure I don't get an RNG clone. I feel like Ledyba being like an early game bug, it has to have a pretty decent catch rate. Honestly, that looks crazy good. As I said, I like Ledyba's shiny, but it looks crazy good on the screen. But I would think it has a pretty low catch rate, or pretty high catch rate, but I guess we'll see. Ball 1. 1, 2, 3. Caught first ball! Nice. Okay, I feel really good having two shinies. I honestly... I don't know what I'm going to do from here. Regular dex entry. Shiny Ledyba. I don't know what I'm going to name. I actually didn't even see what gender it was. I don't know what I'm going to name it. I still haven't nicknamed my Teddiursa, actually. Maybe I'll try to nickname both of them now. But, I'm not sure what I'm going to do from here. I might... I feel like I should keep hunting until one of these other Emerald games pops off with something, but at the same time, Safari Week is sort of getting toward the end, and I want to get fast encounters, and I can just get faster encounters in Fire Red Leaf Green than I can in Emerald. Actually, I guess before we show it off in battle, I should check the nature. It's Audace, which I'm assuming is bold. Me looking at the status screen like that's going to make a difference. It doesn't show the stat changes in this version. Bold is... No. Okay, my working with Brave. Okay, interesting. I would have thought Bold was more Audace than... I'm going based on cognates on Audacious. I figure Bold is more like Audacious than Brave, but anyway, let's show this off in an encounter. I'm really babbly in this video. There's a Shuppet. And Shiny Ledyba. I should note, I forgot to mention it in my last video, and I should mention it in this one at least. I've gotten Pokerus twice during Safari Week so far, which is really annoying. I've found Pokerus so many times that getting Pokerus more just sort of annoys me at this point, because it's like, it's such a rare chance. It's like, what, 1 in 21,000? So it just feels like a waste of good luck, and it's like, oh, this is why I'm not getting a shiny, because I've found, like, Pokerus twice. But I found it on my... I don't think it was on this game. I think it was on my Japanese Emerald and on my European Emerald. I think those are the ones I found it on. I didn't keep it because I just reset the games anyway, and I figured that way I can know if I found it again, because otherwise then I have to swap out leads and whatever. So I've had luck with Pokerus at least, but I'm really crossing my fingers that I can pop off with at least one more shiny before Safari Week ends. I'm planning to do overtime if I have a phase that I'm in the middle of when it, you know, officially ends on Sunday. So I probably will get at least one more shiny, but would love to get maybe a couple more. Probably way too optimistic. I'll settle for one more. I'll settle for one more without having to go overtime. But anyway, I'll see you in the next phase. Oh, shiny Nidorino! Oh my god! I didn't even need my game audio on. I mean, my game's audio on. Okay, shiny Nidorino in Leaf Green Safari Zone after 12,846 encounters. So this is the same day as my Ledyba. Actually, it's only a couple of hours later because this 12K phase is the one that I started the first couple of days of Safari Week and then dropped it because I felt like I couldn't juggle both Emerald and Fire Red Leaf Green, and I decided after getting Ledyba that I would try to go back to Fire Red Leaf Green to get some quicker encounters. Much as I'd love to still get some shinies in Emerald, I just kind of want to get more encounters, and lo and behold, finally popped this over odds phase. I've seen 2 Nidorinos in the Safari Zone before. I think one of them was in Fire Red, or maybe both of them were in Leaf Green. One of them was the 5%. I caught the 5%, the first one I ever saw. So my investment in catching a Nidorino is relatively limited. But I feel more excited about this than I did on the last one that I found because it's Safari Week this time. Okay. And we're just gonna throw a ball and see what happens. This is number 3 for Safari Week. Broke out immediately. Watching carefully. Okay. This is my Dream Team quest file. No shakes. Watching carefully. All 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I caught it! Alright! Again, my investment is minimal, but I don't have a nickname for it right now. Okay, let's retire. Okay. And we're gonna save, and then this is my Game Boy operator, so I have to actually close the emulator, the operator emulator, in order to actually write this to the cartridge. So I'm gonna do that real quick and do a quick cut here. Okay, and we're back. I just didn't want to take any chances because I had a weird situation earlier today where I had my games running. I got up, was doing something in the kitchen, I came back, and my operator had just closed on itself. So I didn't want to take a chance of it just like randomly crashing on me again. Anyway, let's go show this off an encounter after. Well, I guess first it's in my party, and let's just check the nature. I'm gonna guess bold. It's docile, which is neutral, so that's nothing for it. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this Nidorino. As I said, I've caught the 5% Nidorino before, and I kept that one in Nidorino because it was a 5%, and I thought that was cool to have, so the Nidoking that I used in this file, I evolved it from just a Nidoran male that I caught. So I already have a Nidorino, I already have a Nidoking, so I'd probably just leave it, I guess. So there's not really any reason to evolve it. This Chansey, I think it was one of the ones I caught looking for a lucky egg. I don't know why I named it Fast. I name Pokemon really stupid things in the moment, which is why when I catch a shiny, I have to think on it before I nickname it, because everything that would come to mind immediately is really dumb. Anyway, so let's get into an encounter here. It's a regular Weepinbell and shiny Nidorino. I'm gonna be real, I'm baffled at how many shinies I've found in the Safari Zone without a single one being Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's normally a 20%, it's a 30% with this Repel Trick. And I've found Pokemon that are under 10% encounter rates multiple times. I've found Scyther, Nidorino, Nidorina, both of those in their opposite versions. Crazy. Oh my god! Shiny Rhyhorn! Oh, that scared the shit out of me! Oh my god! Okay. And you can see on my Japanese leaf green version, shiny Rhyhorn. This is the 11th shiny I've found in the Kanto Safari Zone. And this is the first Rhyhorn I've found, which is crazy because I have done what? There's 6 of those now, including this one. 6 of them have been done with the level 23 Repel Trick that boosts it to a 30%. It's insane. Insane. It's a 20% without the Repel Trick. I had no idea why it's taken this long. Also crazy that I found it how I did, where I wasn't even looking at the screen. I don't even know how long it was up there before I noticed. I was, oh my god. Oh, wow. I'm still catching my breath. I'm so excited to at least finally see a Rhyhorn, but the question is, will I catch it? Because this is the target for Kanto Safari. If I catch this, I'm gonna probably move to a different area for the rest of Safari Week. Not that there's that much left. It's Friday now, so I found 2 shinies yesterday. Finally, Safari Week is doing right by me. So let's see what happens, I guess. Let's throw a ball. It looks great. I mean, I've seen plenty of Rhyhorn. I know Rhyhorn is not exciting for seasoned Safari hunters because it's so common to see, but... Alright. It broke out immediately. It stayed. Ball 2. Broke out immediately, but it stayed. Ball 3. 2, 3. Yes! I caught it! I caught it! Ah! Oh my god, I cannot believe I caught it. I cannot believe it. I've been, ever since, I need to not knock into my SP, ever since the beginning of, the first time I hunted in the Safari Zone, this was like a low-key target. Ah, oh my god, I cannot believe. I again, as usual, don't know what I'm going to nickname it, and Safari Zone, etc., etc. This is not the SP I've had trouble on. One of my SPs, maybe I have had some trouble on this SPs. At least one of my SPs has, it like just turned off on me randomly a couple of times. Like, it restarted. I don't know what happened to it, but... Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Again, I know, like, for seasoned shiny hunters, Rhyhorn in the Safari Zone is like, yeah, I've got 20 of them. And it's not that I haven't done any Safari hunting before, it's just crazy weird luck where I've gotten Scyther, I've seen Scyther, I've seen low percentage Nidorino and Nidorina, but I've never seen a Rhyhorn before. Wild. Alright, let's show this Rhyhorn off in battle. I didn't even check the nature yet. I need to do that still. Shiny Rhyhorn. Ugh, it looks so good. Alright. Honestly, the thing is, even if I had seen a bunch of Rhyhorn, I think I'd still always be kind of excited about seeing one, just because Rhydon is one of my favorite Pokemon. Ah, that looks so good. I have no idea what that nature is, obviously, because I do not read Japanese, unfortunately. So, let's see if we can match this up with something. Oh, I think it's quirky. Yeah, it's quirky. Okay, it's quirky. I didn't even do a nature guess. I don't know why. This is like the second time this Safari Week I think I've forgotten to do a nature guess. So this is my 4th shiny of Safari Week, and it's the 4th caught. I'm 4 for 4. So after feeling like I was having a really bad time of it early on in the week, I have to say at this point, I feel like I've actually done pretty well. But it's Friday morning. I'm going to keep hunting. I'm going to keep going. So we'll see if I get something else. And I'll probably do overtime if I'm in the middle of a phase when Safari Week quote-unquote ends. Won't be able to hunt really tomorrow or Sunday, so, you know, doing some overtime seems kind of merited. Anyway, I'll see you in the next shiny. I'm so mad. I was not recording. I just set up my hunt. This... That is the fastest... That is the fastest shiny I'm ever gonna find. That is a shiny Nidorina. I did 6 encounters. I have to get my camera again. Oh my god. What? That scared the... Oh. Okay, I have my camera set up. I cannot... I'm so mad. I always do this where I do the first encounter set and then realize I should be recording, and I didn't remember to do that this time. I wasn't recording. I just did my first encounter set. I look at my far left game and I'm like, wow, 5% Venomoth on the first encounter, and then I see a sparkly Nidorina, and you still got most of my reaction because I hit record, like, I initially reacted and then I hit record and kept reacting, but oh my god, 6 encounters. I am never going to beat that. That is going to be my fastest hunt forever. There's no way I ever beat that. My fastest hunt right now is a 200 SRs for Eevee in Heart Soul Silver Game Corner. I'm never going to beat 6 encounters. I already have one of these. I'm not super invested in catching it, I guess, but on the other hand, because it's my fastest hunt, it would be really cool to be able to actually catch it. This is on Leaf Green, so this is the more common one. What's the, let's see, so this is it's a 10%, it's a 10%, oh yeah, okay, in this area, only Nidorina and Nidorino only appear in their respective games. I'm completely scatterbrained. I'm just gonna throw a ball. Alright. 1. Broke out. Stayed. Wait! Oh my god! This is the same game I just realized this is the same game I just got Rhyhorn on! That's almost back-to-back shinies! On the same game. Broke out. It stayed. Oh my god. Oh, broke out immediately. Come on. 1, 2, 3. The 3 shake fake and then it flees. Oh my god, still insane. Still insane. 6 encounters. Well, back to it, I guess. Oh, shiny Nidoran. Male Nidoran. Oh, God. Whew. Okay. Alright, I gotta set up my camera. Okay, so this is on my Japanese Fire Red version. Japanese games are really popping off today. This is the same day as oh god, what was the first shiny I got today? Rhyhorn. Same day as Rhyhorn, and then the first encounter set Nidorino, which is crazy. So we've got 3 in one day. I mean, it's 12:30 a.m., so technically it's the next day, but I'm not really considering it the next day until I've gone to bed. Certainly if it's just a little bit past midnight. Anyway, so it's basically a 3 in one day, which is crazy because I've only had that happen once before. But shiny Nidoran male. This is in the Western Safari Zone. I didn't really clarify. I was so thrown off by finding my Nidorina so quickly. I didn't even clarify. I moved to the Western area in the Safari Zone where you get, you know, Tauros and Kangaskhan. Venomoth is also there. I was really hoping for the Venonat or Venomoth. 6,522 encounters. I don't think I said that yet. I've had a pretty good catch rate for Safari Week. So let's see. Ball 1. 1, 2, 3. Got it, first ball. Alright, well that's cool. So that's, I'm 5 for 6 for Safari Week. I don't have a nickname for it right now. Let's just retire. Yeah, let's go show this off in an encounter. Yeah, I was probably gonna go to 6,600 maybe and then stop. So this is pretty fortuitous that I got it before I shut down for the night. Again, like, it's gonna be kind of iffy how much time I have to hunt over the next couple of days. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do. I may or may not keep going, but I'm certainly happy to close this off. So let's throw it in off an encounter. I was gonna check the nature, I forgot. There's a Venonat. And shiny Nidoran, not Nidorino. I'm not sure what my brain was doing that I shouted out Nidorino when I first saw it. Alright, so let's look at the nature. I'm gonna guess naive. But I obviously, as I've stated before, I cannot read Japanese. So I've got to look at a nature chart to figure out what this actually says. Is it... Oh, it's impish! It's impish. Okay, wow, finally figured that out. It's impish. Alright, so I was wrong about the nature. that's, you know, I don't really care what nature it is anyway. I'm not going to use it, but hopefully I'll get at least one more shiny before the end of the week. If not, I'll probably record an outro or something. But yeah, so I'll see you in the next part. Oh, shiny Nidoran! Another shiny Nidoran. Okay, that surprised me, but it is just a Nidoran. Okay. Okay, so we're here in my Italian Fire Red version with another shiny Nidoran male, which is the last thing I got as well. Unfortunately, I now more than have the line complete. So it's not the most exciting find, and it's frustrating because I don't have a Nidoran female yet, so I would have been happy to get one of those. But it is what it is. This is really fast. It came at 1,788 encounters, and so this is overtime for Safari Week. But so I'm glad I got something. I didn't have to go, you know, over odds or anything like that to finish it up. But I just figured I'd wrap it up rather than leave the phase open-ended. So that's good. And another quick hunt. So I'm not necessarily going to complain. We don't even know if I'll catch it. I'm not really invested in catching it, but you know, whatever. So let's just throw a ball, get into it, and see if we're gonna catch it. Alright, well, I have another shiny Nidoran male. It's another shiny, so, you know, not complaining about that. Hey, it's my first on this file. And we don't have a nickname right now, so... So this is one of the games that had not given me anything yet this Safari Week. Unfortunately, I have one of the games that I was recording, like, the screens through my capture card and the GB operator. One of those never popped at all, so I would have preferred to get more of my shinies actually live recorded. I hope you can hear the shiny sparkle, at least in the, from the I hope it at least picked up that from the microphone on my recording, but it is just a Nidoran male, so it's not like I'm, you know, tragically upset if it wasn't recorded. It certainly would have much rather gotten, like, live recording of some kind of my, my first encounter shiny Nidorina. But, of course, I was silly and forgot to hit record before I did the first encounter, because, hey, I figured I'm not going to get a first encounter shiny. Oh, I forgot to do nature guess. I'm going to guess bold. And it is a nature. It's definitely a nature. It is bashful. Okay, bashful. So that's neutral. That's fine. I don't, you know, I'm not going to use this anyway. I already have a Nidoking I fully evolved. Or I fully evolved the Nidoran into a Nidoking, and I used it on a team, so I'm probably not going to use this one, but... Even though shiny male Nidoran is not that exciting, I guess let's get into encounter. Show it off. Shiny Nidoran male. I don't want to be down on this. Oh, okay. It's not going to let me escape. It's going to kill me. It's definitely good to end the week off with a success with another under odds hunt instead of going to like 20k just to get a Nidoran male that I failed at the end of the week, you know. Yeah, thanks for watching all these Safari Shinies. Hope you had a great Safari Week. And, yeah, see you in next year's Safari Week, as well as all the shiny hunts in between. Good luck on all your hunts, and take care.